Alright, how we doing here? We need to continue to fire with what we can on their riders. You guys, looks like we got... Okay, we need to get our melee units in here. Skrolk. You guys on this flank look like you're doing okay. We need more of you guys to kind of plug up the gaps over here. Actually, if they're going to dive in, never mind, you fight them. And you fight them, and you fight them. Skrolk, let's go ahead and get a, I think we can get a really nice looking pestilent breath off there. You guys keep shooting at them now. Okay, we're going to lose up there on the left flank. That's not good. Let's get you forward here. Alright, welcome back to Happy Plague Time with Lord Skrolk. And just a really quick recap of where we're at in this campaign. We are busily chasing around the Southern Sentinel's army here, which we have defeated in combat once. But unfortunately, we were not able to pursue him far enough to destroy him. So we are setting ourselves up with some ambushes, hoping he'll come... actually, no, I'm sorry. My mistake. We've already tried that, and over the end turn, he did not fall for it, so we're going to have to try to attack him this turn. And meanwhile, we are also, each end turn, keeping our fingers crossed that Tehinowen doesn't declare war on us and come up here and try to attack this settlement while we are in no position to defend it. So that's the current status. We've got our capital working its way up to tier 3. We've got Subatoon over here at level 2. We would like to get up to 3, to get up to 3 as well, but the priority for now has to be the garrison building because it's only a matter of time before it gets attacked. And it will be nice to have that already taken care of when that happens. So now back to the most important thing, which is trying to eliminate this army right here. The good news is I can reach him with... I assume I can reach him with Skrolk. Yeah, I can just barely reach him with Skrolk. He may very well try to run away. He's got ambush defense because of the stance that he's in right now, so we're not going to be able to ambush him. I think I'm going to anticipate him fleeing. I'm not even going to try to bring these other armies in right away. It's more important that we destroy him, and we can do this with just Skrolk's army. More important that we destroy him than it is that we get some additional experience for these guys. And just in the off chance that he were to retreat in some direction where they would be able to reach him better from where they're starting out this turn, that's why I'm not going to start out moving them just yet. So let's go ahead and do this right away. And sure enough, he retreated. The question is, where to? Okay, pretty much directly away from us, so we've got the same exact problem once more, which is we can't reach him. Oh, I apologize. Yes, we can. Look at that. 1% left in our movement. Well, that is excellent. That is really good news. Actually, you could reach him as well. And you, if I put you in march stance... Might as well get you up to here, right? Might as well get everybody in on the action now that we know he can't retreat again. I'm tempted to initiate the attack with this guy just to buy him a little bit more loyalty. I think you get a better chance of improving your loyalty if you're the one to initiate the combat. However, we really are more concerned with getting Skrolk built up as much as possible, so let's go ahead and do this. Now it's 3 armies against 1. Not going to auto-resolve it, but I do feel pretty reasonably confident that we can win this without too much trouble. For anyone new to the campaign or to the channel, I almost never do auto-resolves. I just find the game gets boring when I'm doing auto-resolves, whereas I really enjoy the combats. So yeah, I do Manual combat's for everything except the most lopsided battles. And the way that I fight the battles is also to not exploit the AI in any way. I just like fighting more traditional, conventional battles. Front lines, back lines, flankers, cavalry charges, that sort of thing, rather than running the AI all around and tricking them into getting out of formation so that we can completely destroy them without taking any casualties ourselves. I find that unrealistic and not particularly fun. So let's go ahead and get you guys into a control group. Charge you from that side. Everybody else from over here. Primarily aimed towards the missile units. Let's go ahead and get you guys over here. Let's go ahead and get you guys like so. You can hit pretty much anything. And then our chieftains here and Skrolk himself, you guys can deal with the Lord there and their melee infantry. And what am I missing here? Oh yeah, of course my gotta get my plague monks in on the action. And of course my plague priest as well. Okay. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna start out, I think, charging in from this side, but then getting Skrolk to maybe hit in fact, I'm gonna start with Skrolk here. Skrolk, let's get you started with a nice boom. Now you guys go charging in, and you guys get like this. Now you guys start charging as well. You guys kind of get in a position, various positions here. Let's get you. Okay, looks like they're trying to run. Let's get the Plague Claw catapults firing at their spears. That's good. That'll work for me. You guys, let's make sure that we take those skirmishers out quickly, please. And we'll try to slow them down up here with a menace below. Okay, meanwhile, you guys go ahead and get in on him. That ought to work pretty well right there. You slow him down, please. Okay, you guys get ready to get into it. You keep chasing him. Yeah, you can help him as well. In fact, no, you fire at him. That'll help, and then you can get up here. All right, let's see what our chieftains are doing here. They're basically trying to run down those skirmishers. Let's get you in there as well. You can probably flank, and you can maybe flank from this side. You get over there. Let's go ahead and... do we have enough winds of magic for any more spells? Not really. Let's go ahead and get a hit in from a rear charge in from over here. Charge into the rear of those red-crested skinks, if you don't mind. Let's hit these guys right here. You guys charge in from behind.
Council's command. Guide us, Hold One. Eradicate.
You charge in from behind as well. Okay, that's not good. Our catapults are shooting our own troops for some reason. That's not exactly what we want to see. Down here. Okay, victory. Did we get the Lord? We must have already gotten the Lord. I kind of missed it, but that's fine. They're all going to be destroyed now. End battle. Alright, and with that army destroyed, we're in pretty good shape now with food. In fact, we're at 100%, so yeah, I'd say we're in good shape with food. We'll take the money. We need money more than anything else right now. The question now with that army destroyed is how do we seize whatever advantage that gives us over the Southern Sentinel. So we've got the Trickster Shard here, which is not one of my favorites. We got Skalm, which is certainly okay, and that is on who is Scrot? Is that one of our... Oh, Scrot's our lord here, our Warlock Master. Well, that's fine. That's fine. He can hang on to that for... Actually, I probably want to give this to... I probably want to give that to a chieftain. I'll worry about that later. Okay, so now getting back to the Southern Sentinels. We could now probably march into his territory and do something. This garrison is now strength 20. It's a walled city. I don't think we want to attack it with our army right here, as anemic as it is. So I'm leaning towards trying to head over here and take this, since we have an objective to do it anyway. So might as well start moving this way and cross our fingers that we'll be able to do it before something else pops up and distracts us into doing something else instead. Let's go ahead and give you maybe Wither. That's just an armor reduction. Blessed with Filth, this is just the poison buff, right? Yeah. I think what we will do is give you Wither. Actually, no. Let me scratch that. We're going to give you the second level of Vermintide here, which reduces the cooldown and reduces the Winds of Magic cost. Because that is almost certainly the spell that I will use more than any other. Okay, my other lords here, I could probably disband this guy, but actually I'm not going to, because I like the idea of using him as bait. Just anticipating that that Cult of Sotek is going to declare war on us. Okay, and looks like he's already moved all that he's going to be able to move. So, yeah, if Cult of Sotek declares war on us, or for that matter, Southern Sentinels gets another army moving up here, I want to try to use Scrot here as bait with Skrolk ambushing. I think that seems like a reasonable strategy. Now, back to here. I think we can sit tight, save up money for either getting this guy up to level 3 or making sure that we have enough money to actually build in the 2 new slots that we're going to get. Are we going to get? No, we're only going to get 1 more slot. So when we get this slot right here, we'll probably want to go ahead and build it. In fact, almost certainly want to go ahead and build the Pox Cauldron there. And that was 1,000, I believe, right? Yeah, 1,000. Okay. That's fine. We can afford that, but I don't want to burn through my cash too prematurely. Okay, let's just not do anything that costs any money for a turn or two. And outpost available. No, thank you. Diplomacy. We're at 153. We're still incredibly weak.
Father's here.
Looks like Nurgle has been reduced to a single settlement. Southern Sentinels not interested in peace with us. Yeah, so there we go. Itza has taken Zadel here, Zadel, however you say it, and we don't know what's in that, but I do know from past experience that Itza will almost certainly wipe out this guy without too much trouble. And then we're going to have some serious concerns, because we're going to have Itza to our north and Sotek to our south, and if we don't do something about it, the Southern Sentinels here to our east. And we can already see the dwarfs over here building up, and they could threaten us to the west. So yeah, lots to juggle still. Very far from being out of the woods in terms of the early game here. Let's go ahead and check our objectives really quickly. Don't assume there's really nothing for us to do that we're not already doing. We're not going to be able to do this within 3 turns, I'm pretty sure. Alright, let's go ahead and end our turn and see what happens. Okay, here we go. We're at war with Sotek. So they waited until a good time to declare war on us. So that's good insofar as being declared war on by a much stronger faction is ever good. The lizardmen up there, not really doing a whole lot. Our ally there, Clan Spittle, is still holding out again in their war against the lizardmen, so that's promising. The dwarfs are... It's not a super strong army. I'm not too worried about that army. I'm more concerned if he has another army. Okay. Loyal again, Scrot. That's good. Casualty replenishment rate. That's good. And... Oh, the dwarfs went to war with Katep. That's good. That's good for us. That'll distract the dwarves a little bit. Alright, so we don't see Tehenowin here. That's promising. We're going to keep moving Lord Skrolk. I think what we want to do is we want to get him... Here's the thing. Here's the question. Do I go ahead and try to make a run in this direction with Lord Skrolk? I think I probably do, even with Tehenowin, or with Sotek at war with us. Until we see Tehenowin show up here, I don't want to be committing my armies to doing things that are non-productive until we actually see Tehenowin appear. So I could always send a hero down there as well. I may very well want to do that. Let's do that with Slice in here. Let's send you down to here at least. See if we can get eyes on Sotek. Okay, we still can't really see. Is he in there? I don't see an army down here. Let's try moving a little bit further in. Okay, I don't see his army. That's a little disconcerting, quite frankly. Well, we will. We want to get him back into Skrolk's army before Skrolk gets too far away. So that'll have to do for now. Let's. Like I said, let's plan on threatening over in this direction. Let's go ahead and give our chieftains their skill ups. A few more levels for these chieftains would be really nice, and then I'll start to feel a lot better about our army here. I could actually move. I do see him right there. I'm going to move him out here as well. He doesn't need to heal up. And might be good to get a little bit more knowledge of the direction we're headed in. Okay, good enough. Still can't really see what's in that army, unfortunately. Alright, Skrolk, nothing really for you to do. Let's go ahead and get you moving in the same direction. And we're now going to use you. You stay in march stance. We're going to use you to kind of help defend the settlement. I don't need all three armies to march over there. I better keep somebody over here for an emergency. Meanwhile, we're only one turn away from this. That's good. We are several turns away from having enough money to be able to do that, unless we fight a battle, which would be very nice. Okay, well, be careful what you ask for, Michael. If you want to fight a battle, you better... what I really mean is a battle that we can win. Okay. Let's go ahead and check out our diplomacy again here. We're still hovering around 150. That's not great. Sotek is at 55. That's a concern, but at least Southern Sentinels are not very strong. So that's refreshing to see. Still nothing to be able to do. If... Oh, we could confederate them. Yeah. I don't think we want to do that because we're having enough trouble defending our own territory. These armies are almost certainly worthless. So, how come we can't see what's in their armies? I thought as a, with a defensive alliance, I thought we would have visibility into their armies. I don't know. Must be misremembering. Okay, anyway, yeah, we would gain some territory that we would almost certainly not be able to defend very effectively, and we'd have to basically disband most of the armies up there because we can't afford it. So yeah, definitely not a great idea. Plus, it would give us a bigger issue with public order. Just a lot of reasons not to do it. Okay, research available. I think we want to do the clan rat buffs. Sounds good to me. And all right. Let's see if Tehenowen shows up. Interesting. So Nurgle there has moved an army out almost as if he wanted to go on an offensive. Okay, we got to destroy that army. That's now priority number 1 is to destroy that army. No, whatever you want to ask for, the answer is no. You want us to join a war, most likely. Yeah. Nope, we're not going to do it. Okay, so we're going to have to negative growth. That's not wonderful, but I guess could be worse. Okay, so we got the 1,000 Mauls and Katep. Okay, so Katep is probably in pretty bad shape now. Wixel is now level 3. That's huge. Okay, got a couple breeders here. We'll make sure that we get those assigned. Recruit an additional lord gives us 1,000 gold. Okay, so that army is now... Yeah, I mean, that's every bit as strong as the one that we just destroyed. So we're going to have to rethink our strategy, most likely. Maybe not. I still don't see Tehenowen. My number 1 concern is that Tehenowen comes up and attacks us at the same time as this army, because we don't want to be fighting both of them together. But... what we might be able to do here, move him into ambush stance. Let's get him 70%. Is that the best we can do? 70% it is. Let's get him in ambush stance. And we can probably... How do I feel about fighting this army? One versus one here. I don't feel good about it with Lord Skrolk. I really don't. We're still going to struggle to do damage. Alright, well. That's a bit of a concern. I think what we're going to do, actually, is... we're going to put... First of all, can you get into ambush stance? Yes, you can. Okay. Let's get you here. 56%, that's the best we can do, huh? Alright, well, if that's the best we can do, then that's the best we can do. Don't really understand why Skrolk's ambush is worse than this guy, or did he have a trait that helps his? No, he doesn't have a trait that helps his ambush. I don't know why he's better. Oh, that's why, because he's got all 3 ranks there. Whereas Skrolk only has 2 ranks. That's why. Okay, that makes sense now. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to change you. We're going to switch our troops around here. We're going to give our best troops to Skrolk. Which means we now have to give 3 back. And that can be these 3, I suppose. Okay. Your loyalty is still 9, so that's good. Let's go ahead and get you. Go ahead and get you in there. And we're just gonna hide.
That will work.
I'm still debating whether or not to keep this Lord. Because I can't really afford to buy any more troops. I think what I may want to do here is...
Warlock Master.
No, like I said, I want to have another Lord around to use for bait at some point, so let's do it. Let's put him where he could get supported by everybody else. And let's just see what happens. Maybe, just maybe... Actually, he can't reach. I'm going to move him to here. And maybe, just maybe, he comes up and attacks us. We'll retreat, but then he will have used most of his movement, and we could potentially get all 3 armies then to attack. That's my plan. Oh, I just realized I made a mistake. I needed to save 2 spots in this army for my heroes. Okay, you are going back into...
Yes.
You're going back into March stance. You're taking those 2. Now you're going back in. Okay, that's good. That works for me. And so now our heroes, first of all, a chieftain. And second of all, a plague priest. You got first. I think what I can do is I can move you down here just a little bit. Just in hopes that, okay, good. I'm glad I did that. I found one of Sotek's armies here. Now, where's their other army? Are they only at war with us, or are they at war with somebody else? Oh, no, they're at war with... Oh, they're at war with the Awakened. That's excellent. Oh, man, okay, so if they're not visible up here, if they're not attacking Spittle, maybe Tahinowin is up here attacking Luther. Wouldn't that be nice? If that's the case, then that would even, if we are able to destroy this army right here, that might give us an opportunity to come down and take this settlement. Yeah, I like the sound of that. Let's see if Tahinowin shows up in the next turn. And so now we're back up to 20, and we are hidden. Okay, very good. And we're replenishing. You, right here, let's just see. We can't exactly tell what's in this army, but we can see that he's got a skink chief. Alright, well, I'm sure it's strong. His units are stronger than ours anyway. We know that much. Okay. Let's go ahead and take a look at our diplomacy. Here's the Confederation again. Yeah, still not interested in peace treaty. They might be, though, after we destroy that army, if we destroy that army. And then here, we definitely want the Pox Cauldron. It's going to take 3 turns. Things will get a lot easier for us once we get that Pox Cauldron. We'll be able to... We need 1,000 gold. We can then do the Pestilent Scheme. And the Pestilent Scheme is going to benefit us greatly, I believe. Okay. Let's go ahead and end our turn and hope that another Sotek army doesn't appear down here. I can deal with one not entirely full strength army. I can't deal with two Sotek armies plus the Southern Sentinels. That's just way too much to ask for. Let's go ahead and see what happens. Come on, Southern Sentinels. Be aggressive. Come up here and try to attack us. I forget what number he is. There we go, 132. There we go. Boom. Retreat. Decisive defeat. What a surprise. Okay, so he's got 4 red-crested skinks. He's got skink cohorts. He's got chameleon skinks, so we got to remember that. He's got 1 unit there that can hide. These skink skirmishers. He's got 1, 2, 3. He's got 5 flying units. That's terrifying. Let's go ahead and retreat.
Retreat! Run!
Keep coming. Keep it coming. You jerk. Look how far away you ran. I was kind of hoping that with him not being able to see where Skrolk was, that he wouldn't feel the need to retreat quite so far away. Alright. Bonus to control, that's always very good, considering our circumstances. There's absolutely no chance any of us can reach him, is there? 0%. About you. 2% we can reach him, and he's in march stance. Okay. Well, we pretty much know what we got to do, right? We've got to hit him with everything we've got and hope that it's enough. That means Skrolk. First of all, let me just make sure I got no ranks, right? I got no ranks. So Skrolk, you can move all the way up to here. He's got another army there already. And Krakronid here. Every time I say that, I think of Tom Hanks in The Terminal with Krakovich. I think that was the name of his country. All right, 0% with you. However, you can at least stay in. Just want to make sure you don't get in the way and slow down my other army. Okay. We should be able to hit with everything, right? 2% left. Let's do it. Decisive victory. If I auto-resolved it, we could win it without even losing any units. But, obviously, we're not going to do that. Auto-resolve is for wimps. So we need to save all of our ranged units to deal with their flyers. Alright, start deployment. We obviously need... Okay, this is good. All of our units are coming in this time from the same direction. That's just what we need. Okay, let's go ahead and get... let's get all of you back here. Start battle. Are they going to come towards us? Looks like it. Okay, we're going to back 4 of you guys. We're going to back up to the edge. These 2, I'm going to just leave them in here hidden. And let's get you back here and let's speed up. Hurry up, guys. Hurry up. We need you. Okay, we're going to have to do a little bit of fighting before our other troops come in, it looks like. Boy, it's going to be close, isn't it? Oh yeah, they got more right there. They got all 5 of their flyers coming up here. Let's go ahead and get you guys deeper into the woods here so that they at least have a disadvantage against you. What are we looking at? Oh, this is going to be nasty. Guys, keep running. All of you guys keep running. I cannot afford to have my entire army break and run before everybody else comes in. There we go. Good time for the Howling Warp Gale, but is it enough? Is it enough? Keep running, guys. Come on, Lord. Come on, my dude. Where are we at? 14 seconds. Did you get knocked down? Looks like it. That's not great. However, reinforcements have arrived. There we go. That's what we need. Okay. Alright, guys. Go ahead and everybody who can attack. Let's go ahead and get our units in some semblance of order here. Let's go ahead and get 2 of you off the map. No, never mind. Actually, I don't think I need to anymore. I think since I reduced my total number of units, I don't need to. Let's get all of you guys firing. Actually, fire at them. Let's get you guys here, like so. Let's get all of you forming a line here, like so. Let's get you guys here, we'll get for whatever good you are. Oh, there we go. We can fight those chameleon skinks with them. Okay. Let's get our plague priest here. We could probably do another Howling Warp Gale over here. Let's do that. You guys, yeah, wipe them out. I like that. Let's get some of you, however, over here on them, including the plague monks. Okay, how's our plague priest doing here? He's got the Scalm. That's good. Good time for the Scalm. Where are our... So Skrolk and the chieftains here. We want you on 1. Get you... Actually, you're fine where you're at for right now. Take out them. Okay. Let's get our regular clan rats here over here. You guys can be 5. How are we doing over here? Any luck at all? Okay. Who is this? You are my... You're my 2 now. Let's maybe get a warp lightning off somewhere. No. Never mind. Let's get another... Okay, you guys, come on, all you back this way. I don't want you getting overwhelmed by the main army over there. Let's get you guys. You guys are now 7. Are you doing any damage at all? A little bit. Start shooting at these guys now. And what do we have here? We need to get some of our spears over here on them. Okay. Do we have things under control? Where's my 1? Alright, yeah, keep running, keep running. Don't get overwhelmed. We're doing okay as long as we don't get overwhelmed here. I do want... Oh, man, my Plague Claw catapults have really... Go ahead and get out of here, I guess. Go ahead and withdraw. Yeah, they just weren't in any kind of condition to... Are you going to withdraw? You're not going to withdraw, huh? You really don't like listening to me very well, do you? Okay. What do we got going on over here? You guys form a line. You can keep on them. Actually, no. Now all you guys get in on them. Okay. Alright. How we doing here? We need to continue to fire with what we can on their riders. You guys, looks like we got... Okay, we need to get our melee units in here. Skrolk. You guys on this flank look like you're doing okay. We need more of you guys to kind of plug up the gaps over here. Actually, if they're going to dive in, never mind, you fight them. And you fight them, and you fight them. Skrolk, let's go ahead and get a... I think we can get a really nice looking pestilent breath off there. You guys keep shooting at them now. Okay, we're going to lose up there on the left flank. That's not good. Let's get you forward here. You guys, what are you doing? Some of you stay on them. You guys try to run them off, please. You can't attack them, so you run them off as well. Let's get you moving up here. Let's get you... Actually, let's get you around here to flank. How are we doing here? Actually, you know what? You over here. Help them out. You... Let's get a nice, good warp lightning spell off here. Does a little bit of damage anyway. Let's get our chieftains where they're most needed here. One of you maybe can get up here and help fight against their lord. Looks like we're running those Pterodon riders off, so that's good. Running the Pterodon riders off. Go ahead and hit these guys right here. You guys go ahead and help out. Okay, we're holding out okay up there. Just realized we don't have any municipal belows, huh? I guess we're in... I guess we chased them into enemy territory. Come on, guys, you should be able to do better than this. Alright, you get up there as well. How are we doing here? We're slowly winning on the right flank. Okay, another pestilent breath, maybe? Yeah, actually, we got plenty of winds of magic here. Let's go ahead and get this off. Try not to do too much damage to my own troops here. Let's also go ahead and give our troops the poison buff. Alright, how you guys looking now? I think we're starting to see the force of numbers turning everything to our advantage. What are you doing? Okay, you guys. How are we doing here? Really kind of an interesting fight going on, huh? Those lizards are surrounded by rats and they sure don't care. They do not seem to care. We do have poison going off on them. At least some of them are broken now. That's good. Let's keep firing now at... Are there any flyers left? Let's actually get you guys firing over here now. Let's get you guys over here. Let's get you moving over in this direction. Let's get you... Can we make... Yeah, let's do this. And we could probably also do this. Should do some decent damage to them.
Yes, yes. Now move.
Okay, looks like a lot of them here are being run off, but we need to deal with their lord. Looks like a lot of their units are about to break. Let's get that. There we go. Got the pestilent breath off just in time. I don't think we have much chance of killing any of his characters, do we? We might as well try everybody on them. Everybody over here on him. but it does seem unlikely. We're probably not even going to do any damage. Let's go ahead and speed things up. Yeah, there's no way. Not a chance. And then what about you? Right here, you. Not a chance. I hope we didn't lose the catapults completely, but it wouldn't surprise me if we did. But that would be a major loss. When you look at the damage that we did to his army, we really didn't do all that much damage. We wiped out one unit, but he's got quite a few units that have a little bit of, like around half of their health or even more left. I'm actually a little surprised they broke as early as they did. Okay, good. We didn't lose either one of the Plague Claw catapults. That is excellent. We actually didn't take all that much in the way of casualties either. That's the good thing about the Skaven. They run away before they get wiped out. Alright, we got pretty good money, pretty good experience. The food is of no value to us all of a sudden. We'll get even more treasury here. And we wiped out his army, which is the major thing. Now, what I'm going to do... Okay, that's good. We'll take that Lichborn Pendant. We got ambush success chance +5. That's excellent. Yeah, I need to make sure that all of our magic items and ancillaries are assigned. Let's do that first. Got 4 ranks. Okay, all very good. Take all that. So, first of all, Skrolk here. We want you to have the 3rd rank of Ancient Cunning. Now we can start giving him some of these additional skills that I'm kind of excited about, which are kind of the theme of this campaign anyway. So the Scrying Stone here, yeah, we want this to be Skrolk's. Give him an extra 5% ambush. Ancillaries. We can give these breeders, I think, to just about anybody, so we'll give one here to... Oh, no, I'm wrong. We can't give... We can only give them to lords and sorcerers. Okay, well, guess what? We'll give one to a lord then. Now you get another rank of elusive. You get another rank of elusive. You have no skill. Okay, there we go. And Warlock Master. You get Ancient Cunning, and you get... You've already got a breeder. You've already got a breeder. So all of our lords, here we go, sorcerer. The sorcery. Oh, never mind. All of our breeders are assigned. Okay, never mind then. Okay. So here's the next question. Will they accept peace at this point? Very close. They're very close to accepting peace. What would it take? Initiate diplomacy. They want 641 for peace. I am not going to do that, but it is nice to know that we could if we wanted to. What we really need to do is... Okay, you're already in our territory, so you're replenishing. That's good. We want you to move back into our territory so you can replenish. That's good. And you... What do we want to do with you? I'm tempted to leave him where he is so that he can lay siege to the Southern Sentinels with these armies moving around behind him in support to reinforce. Alternatively, we could make a push down here on Caix, but I kind of like the idea of piecing out with the Southern Sentinels so that we can focus on Sotek. And I feel like maybe if we come down here and threaten him here, he might be inclined to accept peace with us. So we just want to make sure that he's close enough. If you get attacked right now, Yes, you get reinforced by Skrolk, so he's obviously not going to attack you. I think that's a reasonable approach, quite frankly. And we're up to 4,000, so we can now go ahead and consider. We can consider leveling him up. Let me take a look here at Subatoon. You've got 17. Not great, but way better than it was anyway. However, I don't really know if leveling this up is the best use of our money right now. How much difference is there in the garrison between a 2 and a 3? Poison Wind Globadiers, that would be nice, and Storm Vermin and Rattling. Oh my goodness, that's a huge difference. That is an absolutely huge difference. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. All right, so that makes that more of a priority as well. We just can't afford. I don't think I'm going to spend the money on Subatoon right now because we're not being threatened, and it might be a while before we're threatened. If I had the money to do it, I'd go ahead and build up its defenses, but I think it's more important that we build up defenses down here. So if I were to do this, that would beef him up considerably. That would be very, very nice. I think it's worth it. Now, what we need to do is we need a way to increase our income. Now, we could accomplish that by raiding, or we could accomplish it by fighting battles. Right now, I'm actually kind of tempted to start moving down here to threaten Sotek. Now, I want to try to knock these guys out of the war first. I think that's got to be the first priority, and then we'll worry about Sotek. Okay. All right. I've already looked at diplomacy for this turn. Let's go ahead and, I think, do our next end turn here. I definitely like the benefit to leadership. There we go. Okay. I like the benefit to leadership and public order that we're getting from having our full food reserves, but I would also love to be able to take another settlement and spend some food to bump it up to tier 3. Southern Sentinels, what are you going to do? Nothing. Just recruiting. Is it Spittle or Spittel? It's obviously not spelled quite like Spittle, but that just seems like the more appropriate name for them. Okay, the dominating scheme is available to be performed once again, except we have absolutely no money with which to do it. So let's go ahead and take one more look here at our diplomacy and see if there's any chance now. Nope, they're even less likely to accept peace with us. Okay. All right, well, that's unfortunate. We were close to being able to knock them out. Maybe it would have been worth spending the money last time to do it, but that garrison plus those 4 units, we could knock that out, I feel like, with all 3 of those armies. We could siege it down where they probably wouldn't want to attack us, and then we could burn it down through attrition over time. But none of that is going to be possible because we're being threatened by this army over here instead. So we cannot reach him this turn. So it looks like we're probably going to have to go with more ambush tactics. So let's go ahead and let's get in position to do some ambushes here. Skrolk. First of all, let's go ahead and give Slicin his next skill up here. We'll go ahead and do... Don't we already have Blessed with Filth? I don't understand this. Maybe somebody can explain this to me. We already have Blessed with Filth. And then when I click on this, all it says is spell Blessed with Filth. We don't actually get any benefit to the spell Blessed with Filth until we put 2 ranks in. And yet we already have that spell. So does that mean that first rank is just a complete waste? It wouldn't surprise me, but on the other hand, it does feel like after all this time of Warhammer 3 being out, this is not the only time I've seen that situation. It seems like if that were a bug, it would have been fixed by now. It couldn't be that hard to fix. But we'll go ahead and take Wither instead. Okay, I don't think there's, nothing to do there. All right, Skrolk, we want you in ambush stance as well. 75% here. And if we are able to get these 2 armies together, or this army plus that garrison together, that works for me. Scrot, you may as well now race back over to here and get in. Offer yourself up as bait, maybe, or do I want to?
Machinations.
How are we doing? We're looking okay, right? We're looking okay. We gotta. They got some good units here, but I think we could defeat him with an ambush with all 3 of these armies. Actually, I'm tired. I'm tired of this army being the one that I initiate attacks with, because when these Skaven slaves are in the battle, it stops other better units from getting involved. So have you moved absolutely as far as you can? It looks like it. So have you. Don't really. Okay. Unless maybe he'll come up in March stance. It looks like he can't actually reach us in regular stance anyway. At least right here, you're providing a little bit of benefit to public order. We're over an hour, I just realized. Okay. Oixel here, you are 1 turn away from the Pox Cauldron, which is going to be very, very nice. It unlocks recruitment of Plague Monks, which is good, but more importantly, it's going to unlock the Pestilence Scheme. So now what we need is enough money to be able to use that. And also, let's take a look here at our Plague Monks. Our Plague Monks cost 95 versus even more than that for our Clan Rats. So we definitely want to be filling up Skrolk's army with Plague Monks as soon as we can afford to do so. Let's take a look at our diplomacy situation. We're continuing to fall further and further back in the strength category, which is sort of what we knew all along was going to happen. And now let's go ahead and do our last end turn for this episode. And we'll probably, one way or another, we'll end up having a battle of some sort very early in the next episode. Oh no, that's not good. That is not good. That is not good at all. Yowza. Okay, well, that was my worst fear confirmed right there. We got 2 armies of Sotek, including Tehenowin, which is terrifying. Let's see how strong he is. Alright, so you guys continuing to kind of accomplish nothing. This is a little bit reminiscent of the Thorak campaign with my ally Krokgar. Not really very aggressive with the offensives. I think in that campaign I've probably destroyed, I don't know, somewhere between 15 and 20 of Cetra's armies, full stack armies, and I think Krokgar has probably beaten like maybe 1 or 2. Okay, so that's good. We got a buff to our clan rats. That'll help out. Melee attack +5. That'll help us do a little bit of damage. And like I said, we did get the Pox Cauldron, so that's very good as well. We're obviously going to want to recruit in the Plague Priest hero, get him down here, and I don't actually remember if they can attack the armies directly. But we'll get it down here, and we'll try to start weakening Sotek or maybe the Southern Sentinels, one or the other. Before I end this episode, I just want to take a look here and see how strong Tehenowen is. He's got Chameleon Stalkers. Stalkers. He's got Red-Crested Skinks, Chameleon Skinks, Skink Skirmishers. This is bad. Him having the Bastillodon there, that's very, very bad. He's got some Croxagores, that's bad. And he's got some Salamander Hunting Packs, which is bad. Those are not super powerful units, but for this early in the game, and in particular against the types of units that we have, yeah, those are strong. So he's also got a I can't talk today, Scar Veteran, and then he himself is only level 4. He does, however, have one of his unique items, which is a little bit unfortunate. This Lord is level 2. If we were to attack it, he's got the ambush defense chance up, so we can't really expect to have any chance at succeeding in an ambush. However, he is not being reinforced by Tehenowen. If we attack him with all 3 armies, he will almost certainly retreat. But maybe, well, we have to attack him with multiple armies. I don't think I can risk attacking him with just Skrolk. I don't know. Maybe we could. I'll have to think about that. Anyway, that'll have to be a decision for the next time. We are well over an hour now. This is still an incredibly intense. What are we? It's just 4? I think this is 4 episodes in. Yeah, still very intense. We are still fighting a war for survival, but I do feel a lot better now that we have this Pox Cauldron built. So that will help us a bit. All right, anyway, I think that's all that remains to be said, other than thank you all so much for watching, and I always appreciate any comments. I shouldn't say always. There have been a couple of comments that I didn't appreciate, but for the most part, most of you all, you know who you are. I really appreciate your comments, and I will see you all in the next episode.